thistles, thistles, thistles. Lovely spear tip thistles. And today some are going to end up into my tea. Hello and welcome back to Paul Outdoors. In this video I'm going to make use of something I have naturally available all around me, and that is thistles. Got a noisy one today on my chickens, obviously announcing that he's around. So I'm going to be making some thistle tea, and for that I'm going to need some nice thistle flowers. As you can see there, there's a few ready to go. So all you need: scissors, a little tub to store it in, and one glove. So I'm just going to take the tips of these thistles off and just cut there. And you can use it, probably use a glove, but it goes in my bowl. And I'm just going to grab a few of them. A nice one there, look at those lovely flowers. Just taking the entire tip, that entire tip there. Clip. Another nice one. And once you pop. And they are full of bugs, so I'm just going to let them sit inside. I'm just going to let them sit inside my pot just for a 20 minutes so, let any bugs run out. They're a bug haven, and I'll go from there. You don't have gloves. The easiest way is just to hold them by the flower. You don't need to be touching the spines, but these are what we're looking for. I'm going to trim back some of the spine, some of the stem. I'm going to remove some of the spiky prickly bits, and I'm going to give them a good steaming, and then the rest is going to go into a tea later. I don't think there's many medicinal benefits, but they definitely taste nice as a earthy, bittery herbal tea. So the flowery bit is the flavouring. So like I said, I'm going to leave lots and lots of them, as you can see in the background, for the wildlife, and I'll just take what I want and what I need today. So these lovely spear thistles can be used for many uses. They can be steamed, and you can use them, eat them just like artichokes. You can pop them into, dry them out, use them for tea. You can pop into a glass, just use 2 of the heads. They can also be used in soups and stews. Obviously strip back the spiny bits, and the centre is the best bit. Or you can leave the rest, which I'm going to do, for the wildlife, because they're full of nectar. So I'm just taking a small amount, which you can see in my bowl. I'm going to leave them, I'm going to dry some out, and I'm going to make some tea out of them. And I might even try steaming them a bit later. I might collect a few more. We've got loads and loads, as you can see. So these are the ones to avoid. These ones which are fully open and they've flowered and they've released their seeds. The ones which are not fully open are the best ones to get to, and the centres are what we're after for this steamed artichokes effect. Back in the kitchen, just going to scatter them onto a tray. Like I said, you can hold them by the flowers, not the prickly bit. Just scatter them out, and then just going to let the bugs just come out of them. Leave them for 20 minutes as they are, and then we'll come back. Make sure you leave them in non-direct sunlight as well, and we're going to use a few and dry a few. So I picked them, I left them on the tray for over 20 minutes to let the bugs run away. Now I'm going to put about 3 of them inside there. The rest are going to be, I'll just put the smaller ones in, I should have. So I'll just put them inside my tea, and I'm going to put a lid on. So just bring it to a slight boil, put the lid on, and just let it steam and boil inside there for about 10 minutes. Basically until the pink flowers are no longer pink, and that means all their flavour's gone into the water. What am I going to do with the remaining thistles? These I'm going to dry out and use them for future thistle tea. I've got loads and loads of them in the garden. I'm going to pick a few more later, let them dry out in non-direct sunlight. I'm going to leave on this tray, and then they will be giving me the full richness of thistle tea throughout the year after the summer, once the thistles have dried back and gone back into their winter state. You can already see the colour of the water starting to turn green, and the thistles are starting to lose their colour now. Look how dark the colour is there, and look how light they are inside. So we're not far off. I'm going to let it just sit in there. I'm going to bring them down onto a simmer just for the next 5-10 minutes to get all that full flavour out. Okay, so now it's been about 8 minutes or so. Look at that lovely colour. Cheers. Smells great. Oh, tastes like nectary herbal tea. So cheers for that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe as well, and you'll get my next foraging tips or my out hiking guides. And enjoy the lovely free thistles we have kicking around. And here's to thistle tea. Ah, that's nice.